Hey friends, it's Shereé, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little Sunday sewing catch-up with you. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my IndieStitch unboxing with you. I'm going to be sharing with you all the things that I sewed up during my spring break, and I'm also going to be sharing with you what I purchased in the last few weeks. And it's not a ton of things that I purchased, but I did purchase a few things that I want to share with you. I also want to share with you some plans that I have coming up. Let's start with the IndieStitch unboxing, and this is what the box looks like. If you are new to my channel and you've never seen me do an IndieStitch unboxing, you don't know anything about IndieStitch, let me give you a little information about them. It is a wonderful sewing subscription service where every single month they send you a garment sewing pattern and all the supplies that you need to complete that garment, as well as some additional sewing goodies. If you are new to sewing and you just really started making garments, this is a really wonderful kit for you, because not only do you have easy patterns in the box, but they also have sew-alongs for each and every box that they produce and sell. So I highly encourage you to check them out. I was really excited to receive this box. It is for the month of April, and the reason why is because we got a sneak peek of what will be coming in the next box, and it's a pattern that I actually really wanted to try. And there were 7 different fabric choices that we could choose from, and I chose, you get to pick like your top 2 or 3 favorites, and then they send you one of your favorites. And so the one that I selected, I actually really like a lot. So anyway, this is the Luna Loungewear box, and this particular pattern is by Love Notions. And the reason why I was really excited about this pattern and I've been wanting to try it is because it has cup sizes, and you can put like a shelf bra into your cami top. And so this is like loungewear or pajamas, but I love having a tank that has a shelf bra in it. And because I'm pretty busty, a lot of times those shelf bras don't fit my bust. So I'm excited to try to make one for myself. And who doesn't like lounge pants? So this is going to be a fun project to put together. Every box comes with this little information card, and on the card it tells you what pattern is in the box. It will also tell you how to access the PDF version of the pattern, and there is a QR code that will take you directly to a sew-along for the project. And this month's sew-along is going to be live between April 15th and April 19th. As you can see on the back of the card, it shares everything that is included in the box, and that includes the full-size printed pattern, which means you don't have to print your PDF and tape all the pages together. Your pattern has already been put together. You do have to access the instructions for the pattern using the instructions on the front of this card. They do not include a printed copy of the instructions for the box, but I'm okay with that. And some people don't even like their instructions printed out. They prefer to read them off of a tablet or a phone, so that works out just nice. And as I mentioned before, we got to select from 7 different fabric choices, and those were the choices. And I selected a double brush poly that is a really gorgeous blue. And it is 3 yards of fabric, which is really exciting. That's a lot of fabric, so it's plenty to do both pieces in whichever view that you want of this lounge set. So this is what the pattern looks like. It is printed on really sturdy paper, and each of the pattern sizes is in a different color, which makes it really easy to trace off your size or cut out the correct size. If you know that your size is a large and it is pink, then you focus on cutting out the pink lines only. I think that's extremely helpful, especially for someone who is a beginner sewist, is to have clear guidelines for cutting. Now, the next thing in the box is fabric. So this is the gorgeous fabric, and on the front of the fabric there is an information sticker that tells you what your fabric is and how to care for it. And this says it's polyester spandex brushed, 95% polyester, 5% spandex, and the care instructions are machine wash cold, lay flat to dry, and it's 3 yards. What got me really excited about this fabric is this gorgeous color. And one of the things about IndieStitch is that they will send you an email for the coming month's box, and you're able to see a video where Amber of IndieStitch holds up all the fabrics and she shakes them and stretches them and lets you see how they drape. You get to see the color, the prints on them before you make your selection. And so when she held up this fabric, I was instantly in love. I really love this bright blue. And I have done other projects in a twill this color, and I just really loved the way they came out and how they looked on both me and my boys. So I definitely gravitated towards this color. And again, this is 3 yards. It's extremely soft, so very soft and stretchy. It's going to make the perfect loungewear set. So I'm excited about this fabric. The next thing in the box is elastic for the waistband of the pants. And they give you just enough for your project. And there is elastic for the bra shelf of the tank for the loungewear set, which is really awesome. I've actually never seen elastic that has little loops on the edge. I don't know if you can see that, but this has really cute little loops at the top. So this elastic is for the top. Additionally, there is this little wooden needle holder, which is so cute. It looks like really high quality wood, and there's a gold line in the center. This is so neat. And when you open it, you twist it off, and it's just a little container to hold your loose needles. I really like this. My friend Talisha got me a needle minder, and it looks like a tube of lipstick, and it's full of all of my hand sewing needles. But this would be another really good option, especially if you are taking your sewing on the go and you want to put specialty needles in here. It's actually pretty long. Or if you want to put your sewing machine needles in here as well. I think that's a really cute thing to include in the box. Also, there is the thread for the fabric. It is Gutermann thread, 100% polyester. And this little silver foil that looks like gum is holding the sewing needles. And there are two 7511 sewing needles, and these are ballpoint needles to sew with stretch fabric. Next, there is a multicolored sewing clip bundle, which is really awesome. I go through these like crazy, and lately I've been doing thicker projects, and I have broken a couple of my little clips. Plus, I just got my son a sewing machine for his birthday. He was really excited about it, and he doesn't have his own clips, so I gave him a lot of my clips. So these will be something that I use to replace the ones that I gave my son. So I really love that. And the cool thing is the center of it is a rainbow hardware. The part that's usually like a basic metal is actually rainbow colored. That's very cute, and it actually matches all the new hardware that I got for bag making. So that's kind of cute. Anyway, there is another pattern that is in here, and I assume that this is for maybe the pants portion of the lounge suit, whereas the other pattern was probably for the top or the tank. That's everything that was in the box. This is such a good box. I'm really excited to sew this up, and this is something I can definitely see myself wearing on the weekends and obviously to sleep in. I've been really wanting to try it, and so I'm really excited that I finally have not only the pattern, but also all the supplies to complete it on my own. Anyways, thank you so much, IndieStitch. If you're interested in an IndieStitch subscription, please do use the link in the information section below. That is an affiliate link, so I will receive a small commission if you choose to use that link. All the money that I earn from YouTube goes back into my channel so that I can continue to create content for you. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Let's talk about the things that I've been sewing up. I've been really busy, friends, and let me grab the pattern so that I can hold them in front of me. Now, I'm not going to be doing a full-on pattern review for anything in this video. I'm just giving you a sneak peek, and hopefully I'll have more time to film so that I can break down all the details on how I feel about the things that I sewed up. The first garment that I sewed that I'm going to share with you is actually another pair of Nielsen Dawn jeans. And for this version, I did the wider leg, and it is the full length instead of the cropped. Now, I recently shared with you a white version of this pattern, and I did that one in a cropped. This time I wanted the full length so that I'd be more comfortable and my ankles wouldn't be cold. I'm going to read the description of this pattern to you. This is the Dawn. It is a classic high-waisted rigid jean pattern set. It includes 4 cuts and multiple lengths for tall, regular, and cropped. Pattern features high rise to sit on the natural waist, button fly, a close fit through the waist and the hips, and a classic jean detail. Now, I did do some things that are a bit different than the instructions or what's in here. Now, Originally, when I made my cropped length version, I cut the size that matched me as far as finished garment size measurements, but what I should have done was cut the regular sizing chart suggestion size. It was too tight and I felt uncomfortable wearing it. So this time around, I wanted to go up a size, and because I didn't want to spend another $25 or whatever I paid for this pattern to get the correct size, I actually just traced another pattern piece that's in here. So for the different style of jean, they each come with their own pattern piece. So that is an extremely wonderful value, to be honest. So what I did is I traced the waist and upper portion of the jeans from the straight leg pattern pieces in the next size up, and I combined it with the wide leg version of the pants. So I did a little pattern Tetris and I redrafted the pattern to suit what I wanted. One thing I want to point out is that for the different style of jeans, the actual waistband, the hips, all of this is actually different measurements than the other versions of the jeans. When I traced it out, it actually was much bigger and higher waisted in this the straight leg pattern pieces compared to the wide leg pattern pieces, and I'm sure that is to accommodate the style change. So I did find that interesting, and I was a little bit worried because the cropped version was already a bit high on my waist. I know it is a high-waisted jean, but it was slightly uncomfortable. So I was like, oh my gosh, going even higher, is it going to be even more uncomfortable? And what I found is that I did not feel uncomfortable. It does fit me perfectly, but the back of the jeans comes up much higher at the top than the cropped version. It still looks really nice. I just wanted to point out that the different styles of jeans in this pattern are cut slightly different. So that is how I decided how to make the jeans. This is a fabric that I recently shared in a fabric haul where I purchased some things from Stone Mountain and Daughter, and this is a beautiful denim that I got. This is a Lady McElroy denim. It's really gorgeous. It is not super heavy in weight, but it is perfect for spring summer jeans. And I'm gonna hold it up close so that you can see the details of how this turned out. I really love how these jeans turned out. I'll show you the back, and I think that I'm really getting the hang of making tailored pants to fit my body. Like even my bar tacks on this one, hopefully you can see them. Even my bar tacks on this version were much nicer than previous versions of jeans that I've made. I just really love the way these came out. I did forget to put a clothing tag in the waistband. I hate that I do that. I buy them and then I forget to use them. But one thing I want to point out about this pair of pants compared to other versions that I've made of any jeans is that I feel like I'm getting better and better with my top stitching, and this version definitely does not look like I made it myself. They definitely look store-bought, and because I chose to use a thread that is similar to the fabric color for my top stitching, they look more like a trouser and less like a jean. I'll come in close so that you can see. I actually used a gray colored top stitching thread versus your standard gold or brass or copper top stitch thread. Another thing that I did that's different, and I did this for both this version as well as my cropped version, is that I chose to use a front fly zip instead of doing the button fly. This pattern requires a button fly, but on the Megan Nielsen website, they have a blog that walks you through how to install a zipper, and I believe the instructions are actually for the Ash jeans, but they definitely still work for this jean as well. And it looks really nice, really gorgeous. You can't see it, the zipper, when I'm wearing it, which is always nice. And I'm just really proud at how they came out, and I've definitely learned how to fit my body when it comes to making my own jeans. And so that, friends, has made me super happy because it was one of the goals that I set for myself last year when I did all of my goals and intentions for the year, is to learn how to make custom jeans that actually fit my body nicely. And so I'm on the road to success. I have made several pairs of jeans at this point, and they seem to get better and better. But anyway, again, this is the full length version. So it is the full length of my legs, and I will not be cold out there in these streets while wearing them. So I do want to make the regular straight leg version of these jeans, and I might do the button fly, but I will tell you that I have lots and lots of button fly jeans, and I just prefer how nicely the jeans lay and how flat they lay in the front when they don't have a button fly. The zipper fly just seems that it looks more tailored and nice on the body. So I'm not sure if I will try the button fly or if I will continue with installing zippers, but so far the two versions that I've made both have zipper fronts. All right, let's move on to the next item that I made. Now this one, again, I'm going to have to do a full pattern review in the future. I'm just mentioning it in this video, and I don't have pictures of me wearing any of these garments, but this is Simplicity S9929, and it is the new Simplicity pattern that was designed by Mimi G, and I actually made view A, which is the crop top, and I really like the way it came out, but I accidentally cut the wrong size. And I think did I take a picture of this if I took a picture of this when I was doing my fitting and stuff, I will insert it, but I don't think I did. Anyways, it's a beautiful little crop top. It requires very little fabric. As a matter of fact, I can tell you what it suggests on here. It suggests 1 1/8 yards of fabric, so perfect scrap project. And I accidentally cut out the size medium when I intended to cut out the size large. And I'm kicking myself for that. It fits nice, but I do feel like this band at the bottom is a bit too tight. I will still wear it, but what I will do in the future is that I will grade out that pattern to meet from the waist all the way to the waistband to meet what a size large would be. I think I'll be more comfortable, and it'll definitely lay better on my clothes if I do that. So this is just a sweet little top that I made, and I actually made this to go along with my high-waisted jeans that I just shared with you, and any other high-waisted jeans or pants that I plan to wear. And I do have quite a few of those, so I thought this would be a really great make. And this was just some remnant fabric from the outfit that I made that I'll share with you in a minute. But yeah, this was a simple pattern to put together. I really enjoyed it, and I can see myself making it over and over again. And I cannot wait to make the pants. Once I complete a set with the top and the pants, I will do a pattern review for you on this one. But I will tell you that the top was easy to put together and has some really cool, unique details about the arm that I think make it really special. So to be continued on this guy. Now, we're going to move on to bag making. As you can see, I got my bag lady over here, and she's holding all the bags that I made during spring break. And so I have the patterns here, and I'm going to share with you briefly what the patterns are and hopefully film a pattern review in the future to give you more details. So this first purse here is like a teardrop bucket style bag, and I do want to point out that denim bags are everywhere right now, and I really had wanted a denim bag, but I didn't want to pay $295+ for something made out of denim, a purse made out of denim, not leather, but denim. I have so many denim scraps in my stash. I thought to myself, girl, you can make that. You can make that. You can make that. Don't you spend $295 on a denim bag, you know? So I thought I'd start messing around and see if I could actually make a denim bag, and so I made several. But this one right here is really cute. It's a beginner's friendly pattern, and I'll show you how it works. You have a long strap here, and then you have a short strap, and it's pretty roomy. I actually have fabric in there just to fill it out so that you could see the fact that it's a bucket bag. It's a sizable bag. I can put a lot of things in there, but as you can see, that's the bucket shape. I chose to line it with fabric, with denim fabric as well, and I did use heavy duty bag lining fabric so that it would be sturdy, but it's a really great easy pattern. This pattern is Simplicity S9803, and this is view B, which is here. So if you've wanted to get into bag making and you're looking for a simple bag to make, this would be a good pattern for you. I want to say this pattern only required 1 pattern piece, which is crazy. Oh, no, I take that back, 2 pattern pieces because of the bottom, which is crazy. And it is fiddly when you are constructing the straps and turning it right side out. But I think if you take your time, you can absolutely make this bag. If you'd be interested in a sew along for this bag, let me know and I will see what I can do. But this is a really nice, easy, beginner-friendly denim bag. The next bag that I made was view D of the same pattern. Is this awesome bag here that has the wooden handle. And I actually used this really gorgeous cotton duck fabric that my friend Talisha sent me as a gift. And I love the way it came out. Now, it's not denim, even though my goal was to make denim, 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 but it does have denim colors in it, and it actually feels kind of like denim. And so for this version, it only had one pattern piece, you guys. This was so easy. The only challenging part about this pattern was sewing the fabric around the wooden handles, but I finally got my way around it, and I did a really good job of sewing the handles on. And it's such a cute purse that's going to be perfect for spring and summer. I absolutely love it. And to me, this does not look homemade. This looks like a bag that I bought at a boutique, and I'm really proud about that. The inside lining is actually some navy blue suiting fabric. I don't know if you can see that. And again, I have a piece of fabric on the inside to hold the shape of the bag so that I could show it to you. But empty, this is what the bag looks like. It holds a lot, actually. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be based off of the picture. But it's such a wonderful little bag, and I'm really proud of myself, and I think it is a fantastic beginner bag pattern. So if you're looking to make your own handbags and you're looking for an easy beginner-friendly bag pattern, check out Simplicity S9803, and there are 4 views of bags that you can make. The next bag that I made is probably my favorite bag, and it is this gorgeous little denim bag here. I will insert pictures of bags that I saw that were similar and that I was curious about buying, and I stopped myself from buying because I thought, what if I could make my own? But it definitely was inspired by some ready-to-wear bags that I had seen, and this is McCall's M8272. I have seen other people do pattern reviews, as well as one person did a sew-along for this bag in a different view. And I was really intrigued and wanted to give it a try for myself. And I think using this denim fabric really made it look fantastic and high quality. Now, I did buy several different types of chain straps to attach to this bag because I wasn't sure what I liked best. This is a rainbow crossbody chain that I got on Amazon. And this is a gold 16-inch purse chain that I picked up on Amazon. And as you can see, the zipper of this bag is a rainbow colored zipper. I shared with you all of the rainbow colored hardware that I recently purchased. And then I even added the little rainbow zipper pull. And I'll open up the bag so that you can see the inside. I used some leftover fabric from a button-up shirt that I cut out to line the inside of the bag. It is really nice and roomy, and I really love the way this came out. I can absolutely see myself making several more of this bag, and even making one out of leather. I think that would be really cute. I have also ordered a rainbow chain like this in the 16-inch so that I can swap out the gold one. And I can always take this off because it doesn't necessarily match the gold hardware or the gold chain that I have added on there. But it's such a sweet little bag, and I love it. I do plan to make other reviews in this bag and give a detailed pattern review in the future. The next bag that I made is actually a free pattern, which is fantastic. Don't we just love free stuff, okay? It's a free pattern by Closet Core, and it is their belt bag pattern. And I saw this when it first launched, and I was immediately excited about it because I've been wanting a denim fanny pack or crossbody bag, and they're very expensive. At least the ones that I was looking at were very expensive. And again, I was not willing to pay $200 or even $100 for a denim bag. So I made my own, and she definitely does not look handmade by me. She looks store-bought, really gorgeous. I use gold hardware, and I also use this really cool webbing. And I'm gonna show you this heavy-duty zipper up close. Look at how massive that zipper pull is. I got that from Walwack. And on the inside, I used that same lining fabric that I used for the purse I just shared with you. I had lots of it left over. And to make these bags, it requires very little fabric. Like, this wasn't even a yard of fabric that I used for the outside and inside of this bag. I will tell you, if you plan to make this free bag, that the little pocket piece they give you is very tiny. It's really too small to use for anything other than like your driver's license and one credit card. It is a tiny, tiny little pocket. So in future versions, and I will make more because I really enjoy the way this bag came out, but in future makes, I will actually increase the size of that inside pocket. But it is a beautiful belt bag. I'm so proud of all the little bags I made. I think that they're stunning, and I might have been converted to become a bag making lady. So if you've been on the fence about purchasing a denim bag, don't purchase one. Go ahead and use some of your denim scraps in your stash and make your own. This was a pretty easy pattern to put together. There is a YouTube sew along, and there is a step-by-step instruction on their blog on their website. So definitely recommend this pattern. It is a 10 out of a 10, and the size is perfect. So there you have it. That's the last handbag that I made. Now, last month I mentioned that I would be working on a project where I took a pair of my husband's True Religion jeans and I cut them up to make a duffel bag. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen the finished results, but if you haven't, then this is the duffel bag. It's empty, so it's a bit like squashed right now, but when it's full, I'll actually insert pictures so that you can see it better. It looks really nice. That's the side, one side. Here's the other side. I used the side of the pant legs. Here's the zipper on the top. I want to point out that all the pockets are functional on this bag, so if you want to use them, which I have for this front pocket to put some bias tape, I have to finish this project still. I have to add bias tape to the inside, but the pockets are functional, all of them, even these button back pockets here are functional. And I used navy blue webbing, and when you open the bag, I used yellow quilted fabric. And I created another pocket for the inside that's nice and big right there. And so what I need the bias tape for is to finish the edges of the bag. So this is pretty much done. I just have to add the bias tape in order to give it a more professional looking finish. And I have no idea if I will ever use this duffel bag, but I might have my boys use it when they go to spend the night with their grandparents or something. It was just a fun project to put together and to upcycle. So that's what I made. Friends, this is a completely different day, and I am so sorry about that. I actually ran out of time to finish the video because I had to rush over to the baseball field to catch my son's game. So I'm actually going to end the video here, and I just filmed the second portion of this video so that the video isn't super long. And so you can go ahead and watch the second portion of this video, the part 2, on Tuesday. So in this video, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for your support. I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful week. Talk to you soon. Bye.